Saturday night, we have a bantamweight bout between former two-time UFC champion T.J. Dillishaw and current number 2 contender Cory Sandhagen at UFC on ESPN 27. Let's break it down. Cory Sandhagen is 29 years old. He's 5'11" with a 70-inch reach and a record of 14-2 with 6 knockouts and 3 submissions. From Aurora, Colorado, Sandhagen played basketball growing up, but by 17 turned his attention to kickboxing, a sport in which he won the Colorado State Championship, the WKA North American Championship, and a WKA World title. After graduating from the University of Colorado Boulder, he made his MMA debut in May 2015 with a rear naked choke in round 1. In February 2017, he made his debut in the Legacy Fighting Alliance promotion, dropping a unanimous decision to Jamal Emmers. He bounced back later that year, scoring 2 first-round knockouts before making his UFC debut on January 27, 2018, with a second-round knockout of Austin Arnett. After an armbar submission of Mario Bautista, he had his first real test as a pro, winning a close split decision over crafty veteran John Lineker. 4 months later, he defeated the always dangerous Raphael Assuncao. However, a year later, with a title shot in sight, he was quickly pounced on and submitted via rear naked choke by future bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. 5 months later, he headlined his first UFC event, putting on a master class against Marlon Moraes before stopping him in the second round with a stylish spinning wheel kick, followed by ground and pound. On February 6, 2021, he took on former lightweight champion Frankie Edgar, knocking the future Hall of Famer out cold with a vicious flying knee 28 seconds into the first round. A dynamic and rangy striker, Sandhagen has one of the most fluid styles, effortlessly switching from orthodox to southpaw and using feints to set up his wide repertoire of strikes, which includes spinning kicks and flying knees. He also averages 6.85 strikes per minute while boasting a 59% strike defense. T.J. Dillishaw is 35 years old. He's 5'6" with a 67-inch reach and a record of 16-4 with 8 knockouts and 3 submissions. From Sonora, California, Dillishaw took up wrestling in high school, finishing with a record of 170-33 before going on to wrestle for Cal State, where he was a 3-time NCAA qualifier and was ranked 10th in the nation at 133 pounds. After graduating from college, his former coach and UFC middleweight contender Mark Munoz encouraged him to take up MMA, and after a brief amateur career, returned pro in 2010 with a unanimous decision over Zar Sklavos. He quickly went 4-0 before competing on the 14th season of The Ultimate Fighter, being selected to Michael Bisping's team and making it to the finale, where he was stopped in the first round by John Dodson. He came back 2 months later with a decision over Wally Watson and followed that with knockouts over Issei Tamura and Hugo Viana before losing via split decision to Raphael Assuncao. He came back with a brutal knockout of Renan Barraro for the UFC Bantamweight Championship and defended it twice with a head kick knockout of Joe Soto and another TKO over Barraro before losing his title via split decision to Dominic Cruz. After putting up solid wins over Raphael Assuncao and John Lineker, he survived a hard knockdown in the first round before coming back to drop Cody Garbrandt with a counter right cross in the second to become a 2-time bantamweight champion. 10 months later, he defended his belt against Garbrandt, this time dropping him twice in the first before stopping him with a knee and a flurry of punches against the cage. On January 19, 2019, he challenged Henry Cejudo for the flyweight championship, getting blown out in just 32 seconds. 2 months later, it was announced that Dillishaw tested positive for PEDs, and he was given a 2-year suspension from competition. One of the greatest bantamweights in UFC history, Dillishaw combines world-class wrestling with excellent boxing skills, utilizing head movement and footwork to create openings for his strikes while boasting a 65% strike defense and an 86% takedown defense. Will Sandhagen's height and reach advantage prove the difference in this fight? Or will Dillishaw's superior wrestling and striking give him the edge as he eyes a 3rd title reign? Tune in to UFC on ESPN, Sandhagen versus Dillishaw, and let's find out.